It's your boy Peso, the Showman, man, right here, live, man. We just did a whole dope podcast. I don't even want to go too far about it. Y'all gotta check it out, man. Hey, look, Peso, the Showman, episode 28. I'm checking out, man.
Hey, talking about this your boy Mossberg the Cash, man. If you don't got the recipe, don't step in the year.
And it's your boy Black Migo, Zone 6. And when you got the recipe, it's always something to cook. Let them cook. Easy.
Yo, man. Welcome
To episode 28, man. Of the Let 'em Cook podcast. Who the hell you is, bro?
It's your boy Mossberg the Cash, man. If you don't got the recipe, don't step in the year.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy Black Migo, Zone 6.
Which one?
The real one.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got the recipe, it's always something to cook.
Yes, sir.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every time. And when we be cooking, that's a call for a new recipe, bro.
And we got a brand new one in the motherfucking building, man. Let them folk know what the hell going
Man, talk
on.
about it, man. I don't know what it is, bro.
Peso, the Showman, man. Peso, the Showman.
Straight up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, long time coming, man. Welcome to the Let 'em Cook podcast,
Welcome, man. Welcome, man. Now, normally, tradition is you sign the banner and whatnot, but Black Migo been slipping for the past couple episodes.
The weed done got stronger, y'all.
Yeah.
Man, beg your pardon,
I gotta
man.
stop this shit.
We done fucked up tradition. But, you know, we still in it. We still
Yeah, cool, though. I'll mail it to him.
You gonna mail it to him?
I'll mail it to him.
Nah, I pull back up, man.
Oh, yeah, even more flat. Man,
Man,
that's real, man. I fought with that, man. We're gonna squeeze that in on another one, man. Guess up, man.
So what's been going on with your big dog, man? Let the folk know what you get into, man.
Alright, man. Where we starting from?
Hold on, first, man.
It's-
Hold on, first. Y'all
it's-
niggas skipping something that just happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
But happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy belated
Hey,
turkey
man.
day, man.
Everything.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope y'all folks enjoy that shit. Y'all folks looking a little chunky since the pictures I seen.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, no.
I'm still eating things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The leftovers sound better when you run back that day.
Oh, yeah, for shit show.
Yeah, I just ate a plate on the way here.
So,
But, nigga, I had me some good
So
little
that's your-
yam, good little dressing, motherfucker. You feel
Oh, yeah, when mom out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, mama. Food
Shout
good,
out,
mama.
dude, but
It was straight, man. Everybody out there, man, who is with their family, bro, is always a privilege, man. Especially if you got good family. Love them while they here. Every day ain't promised, man, and shit. I hope everybody had a good turkey day.
for shit show.
Straight up. Now we get into
Now
that,
we
boy.
get into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Get
saying?
into it.
Hey, homage, goddamn. Straight up, man. But yeah, just kind of break down exactly like, man, where you from, man? What you do? How the hell you got your name?
Hey, how you get into it? Like
Like-
everything, man. We need the whole.
Cause we diving.
So like, all right. So first off, I claim I'm from East London. I'm from Decatur, whatever you want to
East
call
side.
it. Anything on the east side.
You heard that boy, man?
Pretty
East
much,
side.
man. Went to Snapfinger Elementary. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
that boy learning
Pretty historic elementary school.
Very
You know,
historic.
we got some good people that came up out there, like Chris Tucker.
For shit show.
Just to name one. For sure.
And he went to Columbia.
For sure. Went to Columbia Middle and Columbia High School.
He went to middle too?
For sure.
Oh, but ain't no Chris Tucker with that certified like that.
I'm talking about me. I don't know if Chris Tucker went.
Oh, that's about Chris Tucker, man.
Columbia Middle was kind of new, you feel me? That shit
Yeah.
didn't come around. He probably would got that. He went like some junior, when they were called junior high school. Type
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit. Columbia Middle hadn't just built that shit.
Yeah, you could. But
Like
he
a year
definitely
before.
graduated Columbia High, though.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah, yeah,
He definitely
definitely
graduated Columbia High.
So,
Yeah, for shit show.
But yeah, so man, just growing up over there, shit, it was a different little ball game for me. I went into the entertainment world like that. I was trying to be a hooper, man. Trying to be a NBA.
That was the first love.
That boy Peso be balling?
That's shit I used to.
Nah, but once a baller, always a baller. Oh, nah, bro.
I mean, I'm still decent now. Don't get me
Oh, okay.
Still
So don't let them folks know you lost it now.
So-
On me, you know how nigga thinking that cross
Oh
over
yeah,
and
for
shit.
sure. Don't get me wrong, still decent, but that was just a dream back then, that was. I think that's typically everybody, when you young, it's pretty much
Trying to make it
sports.
athletic.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
sports,
most.
you know what I'm saying? So that was the dream back then, always going up to Columbia. Then, once I got to Columbia High School, that shit hit me because
It got real, didn't it?
yeah. They was on a different ball game. Like yeah, you had to be 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah,
Well, no disrespect, we had some short guys, but I just wasn't on that level. So, Columbia kind of opened it up for me and kind of showed me like, bro, you might need to take a look around.
Yeah.
So, my 10th grade year, man, I messed around and my mom, we ended up relocating over by Tri-City High School.
On the southwest side.
For sure. So, got over there, man. We finally transferred over there my 11th grade year. And, I was, like I said, a new kid on the block. I was pretty much real quiet going through Columbia, so nobody would pretty much expect me to be like a showman. You know what I'm saying? But Tri-Cities kind of opened up the door for me. Just that, that's a performing arts school. You know what I'm saying? So, half the school is performing arts, but you see all of that shit.
And then a lot of greats also graduated from Tri-Cities. You got Outkast and you got Skating with that Tiny them. All of them was at the house.
It's a lot of people.
So it's like they nurture that.
You right. Apparently so, right? Because a lot of big Atlanta greats came from that high school.
They performing arts program is like top. It's like down the top of Georgia right now.
So when you went to Tri-Cities, did you know like that's what you was gonna?
Nah, I was really shout out to Coach Davis, and she know this is somebody who started everything. Shanita Davis, I definitely got to give her a shout out.
This your coach for what? Like,
well, I was in a dance class back in high school, and basically, there wasn't supposed to be no boys in the class.
That's real different, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Hey, we had the boys in our dance class too.
Oh no, but they was a little.
Right. They
was a little different.
But we wasn't supposed to be no guys in the dance class, so we used to just sit in the back. The 2-3 people, we used to just sit in the back. Like that was our grade, just to sit back there and be quiet. But she ran pep rallies, and like one day, then me, and like I said, I used to be quiet, but Tri-Cities kind of opened me up. Most, speaking to most people, is more open. Right. But I would talk shit in the back of the class. I was like, don't nobody want to see a little boy in that pep. I did talk,
just popping,
and she cool, so it was one of them cool teachers. Like I wasn't getting on the nerve, but she was just like, okay, you want to talk? I'm handing the laptop now. You put it together. So that pretty much why I started.
To pull your card,
right.
But she really just don't know. Right. She kind of walking a beast.
Yeah. Like that's why I say I give her all the credit. Like,
cause she inspired that actual path. Like, that light to that path.
Like making me eat my word basically. Like, you saying my shit lame. I've been doing this shit for years. You
so
just got this.
Show me something better then. That's a good teacher, man.
So man, I took the role. I was like, shit, like I put it together. And like niggas can vouch. Bandit Game Marco was my first artist. I got Bandit Game Marco.
Shout out that boy Bandit Game.
Shout out Bandit Game. I graduated Bandit Game Marco and Jose Guapo. It's crazy. They both went to the same high school with me, man.
Right.
Shout out to him.
And the dude Young Tone. I can't forget about him.
Young Tone.
So that was like one of my first pet rides that I had put together. But mine, so I put the shit together. I'm like, okay, I know the kids want to see artists and shit. I'm in dumb grade. I'm like, shit. But I
Bandit Game war big then.
Right.
And Jose Guapo. Rich kids still popping.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. No, and I got
they know what's up.
On me. Oh, what's up?
Everybody doing it.
On me.
Everybody doing it. Don't play.
So, took that shit, man. We did it. I put it together and whatever. Got some pet rally. Like, I wasn't no host on. I had never touched my. I wasn't that nigga. Like, I was not able to speak in front of people at all. So, when the pet rally started, she in the middle of the floor and she like, hey, y'all, we got a new host. Man, she been doing this shit for years.
So she ain't one with it.
Everybody already knew she do pet rallies.
And they know she good on the mic too.
Right. She the cool teacher. You feel what I'm saying? Coolest teacher in school.
Oh yeah, easy.
But man, she was like, y'all got a new host. I'm giving it up to somebody else, like all type of shit. I'm in the corner looking like who's she talking to? And she was like, y'all give it up for Peso. And anybody from that class 2013, man, y'all know what happened. So
tell her what happened.
I walked out that motherfucker. She pointed at me because I'm like, who is Peso? Yeah, I got my name.
She just gave you
the name. Right. So I'm
that hard, bro.
I got a 2 for 1.
Right. Hey, that hard.
So man, I basically I walked out there, they were booing the shit out of me. Y'all know it too. They were booing me so fucking loud. I mean, bro, it was so loud, bro. Bro, they were trying to see the cut.
They were trying to see it though, bro.
Right.
Cut though.
They gonna speak out. They just don't shit at you. They was that type of vibe.
That type of environment.
So yeah, man, I got out there, got the microphone, they were booing me, and I was like, shit, what's up, trying to see that? They was like, boo. Right then, you could barely hear me. I was like, oh, y'all want to boo me? Then I brought Marco out. All the little girl went crazy.
After that, it was
a wrap, bro. I came at school Monday and they was like semi-famous.
Oh, just like that.
Hey, you talking about?
Like, y'all gonna boo me?
What it? Bandit?
Because niggas really want, one thing about it, niggas really want to bring in, like, the artists. Like, I mean, niggas was doing it, but they weren't doing it the way I did.
They were doing like a spirit way, school spirit way versus trying to bring somebody to lift the morale.
Right.
Because my shit was like more of a pop because, like I said, they were booing me. And then soon I said, I know what y'all want to see. I brought Marco out.
It was over with.
It went crazy.
Yeah. It was something like, so how did you even set it? Like, do you know Bandit?
I don't know. I went on YouTube. That was my first time ever booking somewhere. I had never did an event. I never been over nothing like.
So you just decided, boom, Google how to.
Because she gave me the job. And I was like, shit, let me figure this shit out.
That's
Like, shit,
crazy,
my pet
bro.
rally ain't finna be lame. Like,
Hey,
these
you
kids
talking
don't
about-
know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I'm new to the school, like, but they barely even know me in here. I'm not finna get them that lane, so. You know,
Well, you came super correct, boy.
On me.
Because somebody would have folded under that, boy. Like,
I went straight to YouTube. I think that night when I got home, I got on YouTube. I was like, I gotta find it. And I was like, okay, Marco hot. And I think they had him put his book information right up under the video.
to how to actually book him.
Right.
So, yeah, which is smart.
So I hit out his management. I think it was Big 8 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But I hit up them and I was like, man, I need y'all to come out and try to see what I need to do. Shit, for real? I'm like, this how this shit works. You know? I'm like, okay. So,
all you gotta do is try.
Right. So,
How old was you then?
So I was in 11th grade. I was in 11th
Junior,
grade.
boy, putting together pep
putting that bit together.
So
like
after that first experience, it was a wrap. I mean, like, I didn't, so I'm getting to the more program, but it was more of a rap as far as what I wanted to do. Because I was like, damn, I know why I'm playing basketball now. I'm playing basketball for reactions.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I used to hoop. I love hoop. I had a lot of love for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the day, I like to see people smile.
Right.
I like for motherfuckers to give a reaction to whatever the fuck going on up under the lights.
For sure.
So that's what I fell in love with. So I'm like, damn, a nigga like to do this. You know what I'm saying? That shit kept me in school. So my senior year, I just went crazy, bro. I was skipping school. I'm lying to other schools, talking about well, I'm grown, coming up to their pet ride, hosting their pet ride. You feel me?
So what is eventually leading to lucrative opportunities?
Right.
Or
But
I was just doing it for the love.
Man, I was doing shit free.
For sure. And that how you know you got love for it. That how it be.
Right. And I had guys at Tri-Cities who used to say stuff like, bro, that's how you do pet ride. Like, I didn't know. I'm just like, I just love to do it. I wasn't thinking. We had Cap G going that time. I wasn't. Shout out to Cap G.
Cap G.
The Mexican dude. Yeah, Cap G. Yeah, I ain't heard of him in a long time.
Shout out to Cap G.
Cap G.
Before my first pet rally, I told Bud, I was like, I'm going to do this. He was like, shit, bro, do that shit and put your albums that shit. I ain't even know bro like that. I'm literally in the hallway just skipping and literally I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know you rapping shit, you know what I'm saying? We just talking. He was like, what you do? Like, shit, I'm finna do this pet ride. I ain't telling the guy who.
So he was already like dropping songs and shit then when you was
he was already hot. He had already had the little A's ain't nothing but a number with schooling them. He had already had that. That was already hot. That was a group. You feel what I'm saying? It was three of them.
Hold up.
Big JC, goddamn Cap G, and there was another dude.
Oh, that you said school. I said that nigga was in the group.
No, all them was a group, and then the Cap was like the actual name of the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then they actually went over and did the song Rich Kid. Right? So they was already kind of in motion. Like them niggas was the top of Tri-Cities like that.
For sure, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm stepping into some shit. Well, it's like I didn't heard about people who came from him, but then it got like
it's really but to really see what's going on in the high school, you like, what?
So Cap, he seen this shit. He was like, bro, that shit hard. Like, that shit. One of the best pet ride we ever had. Keep going. You feel what I'm saying? So my 11th grade year, I just started doing more of them. But my senior year, I kind of fell out because I wasn't doing shit when I was skipping school. Boy. I was at school, but I was skipping. Like, what the hell you think would make you skip school so damn much? I just why? You want to fuck with it? I want to fuck with it. Nah, nigga. You getting all the pep rally highlight with nah, bro. Fuck then,
this shit.
I think if I was more disciplined though, I probably would have did a lot better. I graduated on time and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit together, but I had to go through hell, bro. And I was just the discipline part. I really didn't have it hard. Which most of us really don't, bro. So the principal at that time, he was really like, he was my mentor. He's a superintendent of Bills County now. Shout out to Dan Simmons. Shout out Dan Simmons, man. Big time guy. Like he really kept me into this shit. But when he found out about my grades, I never pulled me in the office. Like, hey man, I'm letting you do all my pep rallies and events and shit. You got goddamn a 17 in this class. I'm like, man, I ain't been in that class goddamn since. Nigga, it might be December. I ain't been there since August. Boy. So the teachers, they started ganging up. Like, yeah, we see him. I had one teacher, she was like, he just come. I had like the second lunch. So she was like, after the second lunch, he don't never come back. So I give him all his work. The first half of class. Because we know we ain't about to see him no more. That's crazy, bro. So I wasn't them. But you, like, the teachers would be like, some of them teachers, some of them teachers, like, they hate you. Oh yeah, like, this nigga, he'll get away with it. And then you come to the pet rally and they got like, and y'all love that nigga too. Right. So, yeah, man. So I got into that, but when I graduated Tri-Cities, bro. Ended up doing a few more pet rallies for other schools. You know, just start trying to really get out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm free now. I'm out. So were you really reaching out to the schools, or at some point in time the school was reaching out to you? Nah. So that's what we get to. So I was reaching out to the schools. Okay. Like blowing them. Like I'm traveling on bus, trains, like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really going to have like let's talk business.
Let's talk. You feel me? So I was like, damn, I gotta get my parents straight out of it. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't straight at the time. I'm like, I'm a hood.
Right.
So I'm hood. I'm just coming in there trying to.
I'm coming in on the win.
Right. So my mission was straight. My mission was straight, but the image wasn't straight. You know
That's real.
So a motherfucker like the real principals could see me. Like they could see in me. Like, oh yeah, I see what you trying to do, but you need to sharpen everything up. You know what I'm saying? You need to look the part. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta get in front of some people that gotta give you a yes, and they gotta be impressed with how you look and how you talk.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
So I had to learn all that shit, man. So it was real rough after high school. I pretty much went to go get this job at Northside Hospital, and I was just working, bro. And my partner hit me. Shout out to my boy Wu. He hit me, man. He was like, man, you need to come out here and host at clubs. I'm like, club shit. I'm like, I ain't never did no club shit, man. I don't know.
He had to hit that because you putting all the show together, like, bro, you been. I'm gonna get to that, but you been a hell of a promoter, bro.
Right. Yeah. So I didn't know nothing about shows. I mean, about
the club
shit.
Yeah, that's a whole different world. That's a whole different world.
I wasn't even cussing, bro. You feel me? Right. I didn't even cuss on the mic. I was accustomed to that shit because I started with high school. So I left work that day. He was like, bro, just leave work. Trust me, bro. You don't be good at this shit. It's just leave. I was like, fuck it. I was like, maybe 3 hours after I clocked in.
No, let the hospital straight up.
Right, I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So then we went out.
Gotta take it ready, bro.
I think we had this little party for like Georgia State. Some shit like that. He brought me in there. He was hosting. He was cussing. I'm like, damn, bro, you could cuss like that. I was like, you know the shit they say in clubs. I ain't gonna repeat it, man.
But we know that you been there went to the club. They know what time it is.
So I'm looking like, damn, bro, my boy Hype in this motherfucker. Like he's just saying whatever. It was more laid back. It's like you ain't got to worry about it.
It's more open minded,
right? Yeah, so I'm like, okay, this shit lit. So I started on the club, but I got burnt out from the club. It was too much.
It is, bro.
When I started hosting, I had got so good at hosting shit, bro. Like, shout out to boy Quinn for more because he put me on to the Solution gig over there over there close to East Point, off Silver Road. Solution when that shit was bumping. So he put me on there, and I started hosting there, and it got so good to bro. When I showed up, they just get Peso on the mic.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that bitch wild, like jumping around. But I'm coming in there like on it. Like I'm coming in there. I'm
already on team. Right. Yeah, right.
Then coming in, I stopped the DJ every time he's coming. I stopped DJ. I used to say my name was Mr. Entertainment. So Mr. Entertainment, all this shit. I say a little line and shit, open it up.
They're right.
It's in the middle of their clubs. It might be 10 o'clock. These niggas been in here club about and stop the music. I'm like, who these niggas are coming up? Shout out to Rollo too, because Rollo came in Solution one time and he was like, buddy, your energy is different.
Shout out to Rollo, man.
Came in that
Shout out to Rollo, man. They don't free that way.
Rollo came in that motherfucker 100 deep.
I know he did.
And look, I'm on stage and I had walked in the club. I just walked straight past everybody. I used to be tunnel vision, bro. I'm coming that bitch hype. They didn't stop the music. I'm talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then one of his dudes came up and got me. Brought me back there. Rollo was like, hey man, that shit. But you got some different type of energy.
Straight up.
Just shot me, I'm gonna give you $100. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was still kind of new. I'm like, you niggas just told me to get $100 just say found good. Like, what the fuck?
Just say
like,
found good.
That nigga said my energy was high. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I knew I had something, but I had to step away from the club shit, man. I was like, man, it gotta be something big out here, man. Like, the pep rally shit was kind of hunting me a little because I'm like, I miss doing that shit. So I was like,
but the club shit was like, it was fun as fuck.
It was fun.
And it kind of groomed you a little more.
Right.
You got to take something from the experience.
Yeah.
Right. So that really groomed me. Yeah. Like, that really showed me. Okay, damn. And then I got started getting into more of the hosting. Like I said, it helped me a lot with just hosting. That shit does. It was a little bit more easy to talk to kids because I was dealing with grown folks every day.
Right.
Yeah. I'm coming in here trying to make sure everybody good when I'm hosting. I'm trying to, even after when I put the mic in my pocket, y'all can attest to that Solution. I used to put the mic in my pocket. I'm walking around to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what color you is, how you look, I'm
how you doing?
Having a good time.
Yeah, right.
Right. Like this, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe when I come in this motherfucker. So I'm walking around. I used to walk around Solution 400 laps. Just trying to make sure everybody good, bro. And I have my little segments on stage. And they was like, man, you need to start doing more shit on the stage. I'm like, man, I ain't no rapper.
So hell,
was you thugging it out of that motherfucker till it closed? Like the whole night?
I'm in that bitch all night. Ass
oh, your mama thugging.
Hey, my boy Quinn, bro. He used to drop me out here at the house.
I know.
You inspired a lot, bro. So,
hey, shout that boy Peso, man. That boy don't say some shit, man. I already said.
What was it like?
Clubs, strip clubs. I started doing all that shit.
What was your favorite spot when you was doing
it was Solutions.
Solutions. That was the one.
That where it started, ain't it?
Yeah, that where it started. It was
that was the one.
It was just like that shit was like home to me.
Hey, you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was, man, it was rough over there. You know what I'm saying? So you had to come in there with that injury. They gonna look at you like,
oh yeah, like
lame man, nigga.
On me,
Yeah.
fuck you
So-
But you got to stand on it though.
Yeah.
Right. And I used to like shit like that.
Yeah.
Testing me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely gonna keep coming here.
Yes, sir.
I
So,
don't know my body.
Peso.
Fuck you to my.
So they shut down Solution, man. They closed down, you know what I'm saying? On some other stuff they closed. I don't really know what happened, but I was just like, shit, I got to get back into school. So the principal at the time, he had actually. Well, let me go back a little bit. I stopped it and then I met my girl.
Okay.
I got to give her a lot of props too. I met my girl and we was in the car just vibing, chilling. I started telling her about my plan. Like, bro, I got this shit called Brown Universe. You know, I ain't started it yet, but it's something. Like, I just want to do some shit. I was doing when I was doing pet rides. I'm like, shit, I want to put other kids in position in high school now, and maybe make some type of group to where they can do pet rides themselves. Just give them that feeling that I had because it gave me something to do.
That's a dope ass
And
idea too,
it
bro.
kept me out of trouble. Like
that shit is super different, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know nobody who thought of no shit like that.
Especially like that, and then to inspire others along the way of that.
And I just knew so. Like I said, the club shit was straight, bro. You making real good money, bro. I'm out 4 or 5 days out of the week. I'm hosting.
Right.
Weekdays, I'm
Like a whole band.
Yeah.
Man.
So I was having fun and blowing a lot of fucking money.
Oh yeah,
what I'm saying?
because that shit come quick.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
So-
saying?
Like I said, once I met my girl and I told her, I was going through shit, and I was selling weed, all type of shit. And I tell my students shit all the time, like a nigga was going through something, a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really in the dark space. So my girl, she came around and I just told her about it. She was like, "You tripping? You need to start this shit now." Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to start this shit now. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go for it. End up hitting back up to my old principal, and he was actually the freaking associate superintendent. He hadn't got promoted
For the district or
for
something?
the district
Mm.
for Atlanta Public School.
Oh yeah, but the
APS.
upgrade.
Yeah.
It was APS.
He moving up.
Hell yeah.
So I hit him up. I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm an associate. Damn. And he brought me to his office downtown. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all remember you was just at Tri-City. Bro, you in the office, bro. You looking out the window, you can see the city. I'm like,
Oh yeah, the boy going places.
Yeah.
He going places.
But he there.
He done.
And bro, he wrote me a letter of recommendation, just basically a letter of recommendation to any school that I went into, basically saying like, listen, I've trusted this guy to do events for me since he was in high school. He do safe events. His pet rides are always organized. It's always a
Never
benefit
no
to the school.
conflict, no
Right.
chaos.
So man, I took that shit and ran with it. I started doing the pet rides again. I started back doing the pet rides. Then with my girl, we went to Tri-Cities. I was like, listen, I want to start the program. We got a few students. Shout out to my few students that we got, the 6, 7 that we had at Tri-Cities, man. I definitely got to shout y'all out because I know this program has come so far since I put y'all in it the first time.
Real.
So I know I still talk to my boy Jay Plus. Shout out to him. Definitely one of the leaders of my program back then when I first had this idea, and we could never get nothing going at Tri-Cities. So unfortunately, I ended up leaving Tri-Cities because they canceled a few of my events. We had Mulatto, Old Moretta, Jesus Christ, all these folks on one event.
Did they let you know why they canceled them?
It was because of Mulatto name. So it was some shit. Man. It was some crazy shit. Mulatto name fell into some shit to where it was like it could be
Controversial to the
offensive
school.
Yeah,
to people.
to the school community.
To people who
Who are parents. I don't want my daughter
she
listening
has-
to
mix.
Yeah, so she ended up canceling my event, man, and I was like, oh, can't get this program going. I mean, we went a whole year, right, man? We went a whole year at Tri-Cities. Like, we tried it out for a year, man. I could not get the program, like, just on the right track. I had about 6, 7 kids in it, so I'm like, damn.
Hold on, let me ask you something real quick. Before you started back trying to get into the school scene, what was the time period while you was away from it, like doing the club thing? Like how long was that time period?
From about 20, I graduated 2013.
Mhm.
So I did the club shit for about a year. About a year straight.
So you was off for like
full-fledged,
like a year.
a whole
Just
year.
straight clubbing.
Yeah,
5, 6 days out of the week. So I did that
Really
shit for a
grinding
year.
that motherfucker
And then maybe a year and a half. And then I met my girl. So I met my girl in 2016. 2016 was what like when I met her, I wasn't really doing too much of nothing. I hadn't fell into a little drought where I really wasn't even hosting like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I think I met her and did my last event over there in Scottsdale. It was at a club, and that shit went wrong. And I was just like, oh. That was the last one. Literally,
Got there.
that was the last one. It wasn't even, but look though, it wasn't even letting no violent shit. It was a promoting.
Bad business.
I just was tired of it. I was like, damn, we had like 30 some people over there. I'm a host. I got 30 people.
Sheesh.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, come on. I brought all these people in here, and I just was like, man, this ain't it. So, like I said, I went to Tri-Cities, man. I started that program. They fucked me over for a year. I couldn't get nothing going. And then I went to Maze.
Oh, when you mean by couldn't get nothing going, like what did you mainly reference?
They want to accept me. So, like, a lot of it's traditional. So, like, what I'm doing is non-traditional.
Right.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that nobody else is doing right now. So sometimes it'd be hard. It used to be hard to explain to a principal about what my objective was for the program. And they had never seen, like, well, we ain't never seen no kid come here and put no pet ride together for us. I don't trust that.
Yeah, they don't sound like that. This ain't traditional.
When I asked the principal to step into an auditorium and let me do a show, and I'm there talking about a concert, well, I'm about to have 6-7 rappers coming here. They don't understand it. They like, oh, no, they might fight. That sounds too wild. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
so just the growing pains of creating your own lane.
My own lane. And I was like, damn. So I started questioning myself. Of course, I'm like, damn, will this work? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got the job at Maze. Shout out to Sims again. He got me the job at Maze. I was working there full time, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna start the program at Maze. So, like, me and her was just talking about the car. It's so many phases that you got to learn. Because when I got at Maze, I thought it was it. I'm like, damn, I got at Maze. I got my kids. I had a great group of kids in the program there. We didn't have as many positions. Like, I didn't establish positions yet, but I just had a program of kids that could pretty much help me. I had a small dance team that was gonna pretty much be coming in and doing stuff. But we still couldn't get nothing. I did a good pet rally at Maze when we had mulatto and light skinned Keisha.
Well, you bringing them out, what?
No, but it wasn't on me. I ain't gonna take credit for that. We were working with Hot 1079. I ain't gonna take credit for it.
Shout out.
But I did help. I did help. Put like everything together, organizing and stuff like that. So. It was a great pet ride. I mean, it was like I said, it was the first time I ever clung mask. So shout out to Maze. Because that was the first, because I just woke up that day and was like, shit, I want to put on the mask.
Was it that mask that you chose?
No.
So what mask?
It's actually it's like the Bane mask, but it was like the Batman Bane mask.
Yeah, we know what Bane is.
Yeah. Like half your face. Yeah. It was like that. It was right before COVID, 2018.
Not knowing he about to be rocking the style anyway.
Right. I ain't know nothing. So, like, all that junk just kind of, I don't know, it just fell in place like that.
It's crazy how it fell in place like that.
And COVID was pretty much the best thing that happened. Because when I couldn't get nothing going at Maze, I was like, let me go back to Tri-Cities. This is the home school. I know they got to fuck with. So I went back over there and I met the magnet department. She was like maybe like the president of magnet or whatever. But she was like, yeah, I love it. And she was like, well, we can get you about 70 to 80 kids. Whew. And I'm like, 70 to 80 kids? She started breaking down a lot of the shit that we could add into it. And I'm like, damn, so.
She was enlightened.
Yeah.
Right. But she's a Mac. So with the magnet program, they do a lot of plays. So a lot of the kids that's in the magnet department, they do different shit for them plays. You may have videographer, photographer, you got a
light person.
Right, lights, and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Audio.
So she basically was saying that shit, they were going to put that into my program. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already started establishing positions. I'm like, man, I need this. I mean, I had over 80. Like, I had enough for you to be like, okay, I got 80 students.
But she had the resources.
Right, and I didn't think this was going to be like that. I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and get 10 kids. When I sent her my proposal, she was like, oh, yeah, we got this, that. I'm like, damn.
It was on then.
Oh, hell yeah.
So then it was open. So I still couldn't get nothing. Like, Tri-Cities, man.
Damn. They still ain't messing with you,
man. I still couldn't get it going. The principal.
I was just about to ask. I'm like, was it the principal?
And I wouldn't, I was like more of like, man, I'm gonna do a show the way I want to do it. Like I'm not gonna come in here and do a play. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come in here and call it a show. Y'all want me to call it a play.
Yeah, they wanted to be theatrical.
But I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be almost like a concert. So then that's when I started writing with it more and start. What can I do to make this shit sound more better for administrators and district officials,
approachable,
but also sound cool to the kids.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm just start calling my shit productions. So then I was like, well, is it a concert or is it a play? I'm like, nah, it's mixed. So then I'm starting adding skits into my shows. So I was like, I can get actors now. Because now motherfuckers can do skits. And it ain't gotta be no lame skits. Kids react to a lot of shit. You can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got like we do we coming up with the Medea character where an old woman come in there and like start semi-twerking. Shit the school will actually allow you to do. They gonna tell you that don't go too far.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But they know everybody do some twerking now.
Right. So just add little shit like that into my shows in between performances.
It allows
just doing rappers. I was
like,
okay, instead of me just doing rappers, okay, I'm gonna get me at least 1-2 rappers. But I'm also get a dance team, I'm gonna get steps, I'm gonna get all this shit. Then I started getting production. I'm gonna start adding lights, smoke and shit. I'm gonna start making this shit look like a.
Like a
That's what I started saying. When I started saying the smoke, I said, boy,
this shit a real.
I don't know what he doing, but he acting up.
So I was like, shit, let me put all that together. And then I was like, the face of this shit. So when I said, I was like, I gotta put a face behind Grind Universe because the company is called Grind Universe. I'm like, I gotta put a face behind it. And I was like, let me get this mask shit together. So we started doing the mask, and like I said, I'm trying to remember the first time I put on the plastic mask.
That shit fire.
What was that, man?
She said he just woke up with it.
I don't know.
After Maze.
Yeah. So all right. So I don't want to skip. So Maze, we left Maze, whatever. I left Maze, man. I went to go get a job at the bakery, Bailey Street Bakery. Shout out to them. Good people, met some good people over there. I used to tell people about this shit. I was over there for about 2 years. 2 years.
At the bakery getting the bread.
Right. I had stopped everything now. I wasn't doing no club shit.
No.
Nothing else. I'm like, shit, I'm
just honest living.
Making $21 an hour. I was good. You know what I'm saying?
But and then at that time,
but I was playing. I was playing like a motherfucker. Like that was probably my best time, bro. I was playing like a motherfucker in that bitch. Because I was like, it's no way I know I can get shit going to school. You know what I'm saying? From what Tri-Cities had offered me. And they was like, we can get you this many kids. I'm like, man, I can create some real shit now.
Right.
So then I started putting it all together. I'm like, okay, I need to label these kids. I need producers, backstage directors. I need photography, videography, a marketing team, a beauty department. I need all these different pieces. So then I started putting that shit on paper. And then what happened is I left the job. And then Westlake. So Westlake is a rival of Tri-Cities. I don't know.
Westlake High School,
Yeah, they do.
I ain't know they were beefing.
I was at Tri-Cities to meet. Well, again, I was trying to do a whole other meeting for the program. And the principal made me wait like an hour. I called my girl. I said, man, listen.
What's up with these principal at Tri-City, bro? Why you ain't on my boy Peso?
Like, they still
and we get to Tri-City because I got a lot of good things to say about y'all too. But
he finna, what a good man.
Once we I was sitting there. I'm like, man, I ain't waiting no more. I called my girl. I said, I'm about to just go. She was like, where? I'm about to go to Westlake. Didn't have a meeting at Westlake or nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna just go. I'm like, I know if I take this shit to another school right now, how I formulate it, it's gonna go crazy. So I went up there. Sat down, and it's the assistant to the principal, Miss Bird. Shout out to you, because you're a big part of it. But she was like, I told her about what I was doing. She maybe like 10 minutes, bro. She really was about to wave me off. And then I started telling her, I'm like, no, I got this program. She was like, boy, she was like, just sit down. She put me in the principal office. Like, sit here, please, just wait. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
mind you, somebody it was an incident going on campus, so the principal was dealing with something.
So she was already occupied.
Right, he was already, but she was like, sit in his office, I'm gonna give you a water bottle. Do you want something to eat? She's just saying like,
really accommodating.
Because she was like, what you just told me, I'm telling you, he's gonna mess with it. So he walked in. I ain't noticed that first. He walked in, he sat down, he talking. He's like, yeah, she told me you do this and that. And then we had to wear the mask and shit around the time. So I pulled out, he was like, put on your mask. I put on a mask. He was like, then he got his laptop. And then he pulled up a picture, and it was me hosting at the house at Westlake some years ago though. This was like a year after I graduated.
Yeah.
So you already had touched Westlake before,
right? He was a teacher at the time.
Oh,
the principal now.
And you left a good impression on him.
Yeah,
so he still remembered.
Yeah, he pulled his mask, and he had just got there. Shout out to the principal who was there before. He had passed away. He had drowned. The guy who drowned him and his wife. Shout out to him, man. And this principal right here had actually got the position right after he passed away. You know what I'm saying? So it was like luck, really. It was tragic. It was luck for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he looked at me. He was like, "Man, y'all came out here and did that pep ride these years." I'm like, "Man, you don't know what you're talking about." So he got on his laptop, showed me that shit. I ain't had dreads in my head. I'm like, "Damn." He pulled up all these old shit. I'm like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Yeah, I remember y'all, man. Y'all came here. That was a whole different." He's like, "I was just telling my team that we want to start doing special stuff around here to make these kids feel special and make them be a part. Like, start just more to be involved. Yeah, more experiences. Yep." So man, he was. I told him about the program, and he had my contract in a week, bro. Like, listen, I'm gonna sign off on everything. He was like, "Listen, start the program here. Like, I want you to fucking blow up with this shit." So I signed the contract in May of what was that? 2022. Was it last year? Yeah, it was May of 2022. I was like, fuck, I got the contract signed. It was in the school. I'm like, fuck, I gotta wait till I'm mad, you know. But that was the best summer. It was the worst summer. I'm like, I gotta wait.
But you were just more anxious.
But it gave you a lot of time to make sure that once that school year start off.
And shout out to Dale, man. I recruited her first in May. They sat me down with her. She's at Duke right now. top student, man. One of my first lead producer, where she really was just on it. Showed up to when I first met her. Showed up with a laptop and started doing it.
Like was highly organized.
Right. So when August got there, I really didn't know August of last year. I really didn't. I knew what I had, but I didn't know where it was gonna go. And man, the 16 kids I got now, what I had my first year, we did our first show in September.
Went crazy.
And that was great.
Hey,
That's awesome, bro.
Like I directed it.
Congratulations,
bro.
Again, I wish we would have witnessed it, bro.
Hey.
We're good to even hear about it, bro. Because like these are real stories, man.
I think the first show, I was so shocked. I walked out without my mask on. I'm just staring into the crowd like, damn, this shit real.
Yeah,
my girl's like, hey, what you doing? you gotta goddamn start the
so,
show.
How did you pop off your first show?
Man, I mean, what you mean?
Like what act did you put together? Like,
oh man, we had shout out to 4PL, man. We had a few of their artists. Shout out to Anti the Menace, he came through.
Anti the Menace, yeah. Nobody Anti the Menace.
Shout out to Lil Darius, them boys came through.
Oh yeah, Lil Darius.
Shout out to Block Boy. Man, it was crazy, but yeah. So the first show, man, we did the first show. We got to the first show, and I really didn't know how that shit was gonna go, man. And man, we sold out both days. I did a show Wednesday and that Thursday. I did Wednesday for like contemporary. I'm nervous as shit because I'm like, man, this is the first time I'm really stepping in the auditorium and doing this shit. I'm used to doing pet rappers.
Right. Facts.
So I'm like, I created this shit. I've been working on it for years and years. You know what I'm saying? It's been 8 years.
But an actual show.
Right.
Yeah.
A showcase.
It was a little different. So I'm like, fuck. So when we talk lights out, everybody lights came on. All the kids turned. So, bro, I'm talking about before we even started, bro. They ain't see a rap or nothing. Soon we cut the lights off.
Phones up.
And it's like, I was planning this shit in my head because I'm like, I bought all this equipment and shit. I know what to do. I know the kids just want to see just something to give them a reaction.
Yep.
Man, and that shit, like the first show was just it was amazing, bro. It went so smooth. The artists did great. The kids fucking loved it.
Of course.
We didn't have no fucking fights.
That's always
and the kids, bro, the kids was running up to the stage. I mean, the shit looked like you was at a college. It looked like you was at a fucking Lil Baby show.
Like a real
bro, they running up. I can show y'all. I don't know about y'all that.
No, it's
but yeah, so but they running up, bro, and it's like it's damn near 1,000 kids.
That shit fire.
And they going crazy. And we didn't have the first one was we was really nervous, 9th, 10th grade. So we don't know how this shit gonna go. It's 9th, 10th grade.
And then it's a new generation.
Right. And the principal like, I don't even want to get out of their seats. You feel me? Like, I don't know, Peso. Oh no. We might I say, man, we just gonna run it. And man, that shit they didn't fight, bro.
A total success.
See, it be shit like that, like especially when you're talking about, you were skipping and shit. Right. I did my fair share skipping and shit, but it be shit like that literally, bro. If we had shit like that going on while we was in school, bro,
it would have kept you more active.
Make you want and look forward to being in school.
Yep.
The biggest thing about that show, bro, was not even the show, bro. It was my program.
Right.
Like those 16 kids that helped me put that shit together and work that shit, bro. They eyes were so big after that shit. Like I got messages from motherfuckers saying, like, man, this is Peso. You gave me a whole new outlook on show business.
And that's probably gonna ask you, like what? Even when you said when you was working at the bread place, like, and how you was plotting, what actually kept you going, as far as like, why do you want to keep doing this? And then to hear that, as far as the kids, like the reaction, the messages and shit, like that had to feel good as hell.
Yeah.
Cause like that's a unique feeling to really be like, bro, you the reason my vision is expanding right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, bro. First off, I was making $21 to $22 an hour. And I'm like, this shit don't get no better than this. I ain't got no college degree.
Especially at that time, fam.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't got no college. I didn't went and got me a challenge, all type of shit. I'm like, they ain't gonna get no better than this.
Hey, my boy was up.
You know what I'm saying? And I still hated going to work. You feel me? Like, I wanted to go to a school, bro. I wanted to go do some shit that I love to do. So it was like, this shit ain't gonna work. And I do that shit from the first check that I got from out of here.
Like this truly not
my
what I meant to do.
My mom was working there, bro. My mom was working at the bakery. And I was in that motherfucker, like, having to watch my mom working. It's hot as hell there. It's a bread bakery. They make all the bread for the shit you got in the house. We even sent all that shit out. Like, all that shit come from that bakery. And like, seeing my mom sweat, I'm like, she ain't, I want to chase what I love, bro. So, like I said, that first show, bro, we made $6,000. I had never did a fucking, like, nothing for money.
A real
bro, I wasn't even getting paid for pet rally, bro.
Just out of love,
right?
Bro.
I just got paid for my first pet rally this year.
Damn.
And I told her,
congratulations.
Congratulations,
boy.
I was doing this shit free. And like I said, the biggest thing was the program. So now, to fast forward to this year, man, we did 2 shows last year. I learned a lot. I lost a lot of money last year because I should have went hard. I should have maneuvered and figured out better ways to do more shows. So we did our first 2 in September. I started doing the football walkouts. Where I walk out the football team.
I seen that.
That's hard.
That was just something that I added. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me just do something cool. I talked to my girl. She always the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Shit, let me.
You got
What
your
you
real
think,
queen.
man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Like, yeah, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm walking out the football team with smoke. That shit blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting getting more football teams. They're like, hey, can you come do our school? So this year, that's why y'all seen me this year. I was at Westlake. I started at Westlake, but man, I've been in a lot of schools.
Right.
As far as football walkouts for this year, and they still playing. They about to head into the championship now. But it was just great, bro. Like I said, this year we went through the whole last year. It was a little rough towards the second semester because I was still figuring out shit. Like I said, bro, I ain't got no degree in this. I'm still learning out the business and learning shit.
The ins and outs,
right? And the district was hitting me. Like, you got to get this in order. You got to get this in order. You got to do this paperwork.
Like bars and licenses and all that.
All that shit. So I'm like, okay. Now this year, so I was like, I told my girl, she wanted me to wait. And it was the best decision. She wanted me to wait. But I was like, man, listen, we're going to expand this program. Because I started seeing that other schools was, when I would try to take events to them, and I would tell them about the program, the principal was like, hey, I got 10 kids that can be a part of it. Mm-hmm. I got motherfuckers who want to be a fashion. They might want to be a stylist. They might want to do this. So it was more schools. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start some shit in Atlanta to where I'm gonna get multiple schools to be a part of this program. And I picked my 6. So I had Westlake, right? Mm-hmm. So I did Tri-Cities. Of course, I went back. I finally got the
finally gave the green.
Finally.
And we still working on y'all. But I love y'all Tri-Cities. We still working.
Shout out Tri-Cities, man.
Shout out Tri-Cities, please, bro.
I went back.
Damn.
I went back and got Mays.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get
that shit going.
Made.
I went and got Southwest DeKalb.
Southwest DeKalb.
I went and got Columbia, my home school.
For sure.
I went and got Columbia. And then we just recently added Langston Hughes High School.
I know that what Langston is.
Right. So I got 5 students from Langston Hughes. I added Mount Zion High School. Shout out to Mount Zion and Jonesboro High School. So now we up to 9 high schools.
That's remarkable, bro.
Right.
That's fine.
So August, I shot the promo video and released all the schools that I was gonna be working with. I told them we was gonna be putting like at least 5 to 6 kids from each one of those schools. Right now we got about 60 kids in the program. You know what I'm saying? It's at 9 different schools. I'm about to start my so right now we have a production team of students. We got about 60 kids in the program on the production side. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I pulled about 6 to 7 kids from all 8 of these high schools. And now I just recently got a deal with Stillwell High School. It's a performing arts school. Mm-hmm. And they're going to build out my entertainment hub program. So now that I can have talent, now we're about to start signing talent to the program, right? So now I got the production side. I got all the pieces that's going to make everything look good and make sure everything is done the correct way. But just kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all my producers, my creative producers, pretty much they sit down at this table and we go over. Y'all say y'all want to do a fundraising event for y'all shit, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm about to call all my lead producers. They gonna sit down at the table and they gonna put y'all a fundraising event together
and really brainstorm
and piece that shit together. And then I was like, okay, we got the camera team, we got the marketing team, we got the stylist, we got everything we would need to pretty much make this production into something big.
And I know those little seeds right there will plant these kids to grow to be these real awesome people, bro.
Right. So let me ask you something, because I know it's a lot of moving parts in putting in these productions and stuff. So what is the most challenging part that you be having to deal with when it comes to putting these shows and stuff together?
You still dealing with kids.
Yeah, so the shows, this is something me and my girl was just talking about too, man. So this, and forgive me if I say my girl.
Bro, that's your queen, bro. Bro, we all got queen, bro. I can tell you got your real one, bro. We know how this goes, bro.
Everything right through her, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, the most challenging, it's not even the events, man, because this year it's been easy. Like when we were speaking about, did the schools have to reach out? Like, I don't have too much reach out no more like that. You know what I'm saying? So
they're aware of what you're doing now.
Mm-hmm. The hardest part was just learning the steps. Like this year, we missed out on over $100,000. I'm say that. We missed out over $100,000.
You heard me. What say what he said?
Right, for sure.
Say what he said.
Just off a small piece of paperwork that I had.
Oh shit! Look out!
But I ain't even moved.
Look out!
But it's too much swag. Don't even worry about it.
That was going on.
That's exactly what's going on.
Y'all saw that?
I'm gonna start that over. So
yeah.
But yeah, so
let's take a start over. Nah, keep it up.
Keep it up. So Jason, the hardest part about this, man, is really having my kids satisfied. Because now that I got all these lead producers, we got 9 schools. All right. So I got 8 schools that run my production department, and it's like all 8 of them be on me. So if I go to one school too much, like say for instance, we've been doing a lot of work in our schools. my kids at Langston Hughes happy because I'm over there like. Now my kids at West are like, man, you don't come over here. But so I would say the hardest part is trying to break up me
and making time.
Right.
Because I was just thinking that as well. Like, are you planning to like have a point where
everybody come together?
Yes.
So the big part is, and this is just because I'm real strict. Though I didn't sat with a lot of y'all rich boys, so I know how y'all get. But we already 30 steps ahead. So yeah, we already 30 steps ahead. Yeah, we already cooking.
The buck's cooking. Straight up.
It's almost done.
Talk your shit, boy.
So, with the 8 schools, like I said, I got more schools. We got schools all over that could be a part of this program, and that's the beauty of it. So I'm looking for a building, man, where I can get my own facility, and I can actually have multiple schools, anybody that can pretty much be a part of the program. You can come try out to be on the talent team, or you can come get interviewed to be a part of the production team. And that's coming, man. It'll be coming this year. So y'all just stay tuned.
Man, speaking into
so what is the process for like say for example you got a kid at Westlake that heard about your program. What's the process that they go through to be a part of the team?
Well, their process is a little different. What the kids' process, they just DM.
Because the kids have
they gonna DM me.
Okay.
They ain't gonna wait.
Right.
So the process
kids ain't gonna wait.
You're supposed to wait till I come to your school.
No, they don't want to do that.
So that's and like I said, another hard thing is like, say for instance, last year, man, we tried to do it was this year. In April, we tried to do a big event in Clayton County, and it was supposed to be 11 high schools. Right? 11. I got the district to sign off on an 11 high school event during the school day. Right? It was a field trip for all the seniors. I was gonna be paying out multiple senior dudes throughout the event, so I'm gonna give them a little concert. We got the event shut down because a lot of the kids, it was motherfuckers from Gwinnett County.
They had no business being over there.
Man, kids like, hey, listen, we heard this just for Clayton County School, but we coming. So I had a lot of kids from Fulton County, the Cab, Gwinnett.
Coming and
everybody saying they coming because they was like, well, we know you only doing this your last show. It's April, bro. Like we know you about to be, so we gotta come.
We're not finna admit it, bro.
That's the hardest part, and I say that now when y'all kids watch this, man, be patient. Be coming.
Please
be patient. Don't scare the principals, because y'all scare them principals, man. When we get in the school, they be like, man, you got my little niece said they heard about your show, and she talking about she coming. And
then that messed it up for everybody.
Right.
That messed it up for everybody.
So just learning the different things that kind of scare them officials, like scare the administration. You don't want to scare them. You want to keep them in good grace, bro. So
that's the only way this is gonna work.
Yeah. And I got and like I said, and just not being able to really expand the program to who I want to.
Right.
You feel me? Because like I said, the 8 schools now is a lot, bro. It's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. That really is a lot.
And I'm still formulating my team.
Yes, sir. Same thing we on.
You get what I'm saying? So like most of my team now is my family. Like I got my girl, my bro. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it when it comes to the main pieces of them.
Yeah.
And then like everything else is programmed. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything, my producers, my videographer, my photographer. If I had a photographer here now, it'd be a student. A videographer here now, it'd be a student. Anybody, like my lead producers are damn near my assistants. So they handle a lot of stuff.
And what's cap off like is it there an end to the program? Like or when they go to college, they out of it? Like how do you see that going?
So
because I know some of the kids you would have bonds with.
Right, for sure. So and I got kids from the past that didn't get a chance to really
be a part of
the whole thing with the program. So they asked me. So with the atrium, a deal that I just landed.
The atrium?
The atrium.
Right about that street
for Drive.
Yeah.
So that's some shit I just landed, man. But we're gonna be doing some stuff every Saturday, man. So they want to do some adult shows, 21 and up, man. So that's something that I'm gonna be producing, man.
Man, you gotta keep us up with that because that's how I fight. I'm a fan now already, bro. I ain't know about doing shit like this.
So that'll be the entertainment. So the adult part of this, after the kids actually go through that 4 years with me through high school and they graduate. I want to be able to offer them different jobs. Mm-hmm. So like, I know this. I got a lot of kids that's in college now. It's like, hey, if you came up here and did this, it'll be. So I'm gonna start doing college tours.
I swear to God, I was about to.
It'll get into that. It'll start getting into me doing college tours, and then eventually me doing arena tours where I'm going state to state doing.
That's gonna be fine. I
really feel like I could produce the BET Awards. I could produce any halftime Super Bowl.
That's bad.
So I feel like I can do a lot of shit.
That's a bad boy.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro.
That's bad boy.
Even when I was up at University of West Georgia, bro, this shit all the way out the way, bro.
Right.
anytime there was some shit going on, bro, they pop out, bro.
Right,
if you start doing these colleges, bro, like later on down the line, bro, you gonna have these folk fucked up, bro. You gonna have these folk fucked up.
And then at that point, so is it like a limit of where you're gonna choose to perform, or are you just keeping it really school system right now?
Nah, it's gonna be so we gonna have 3 different operations.
Okay.
By 2026, I would say we gonna have 3 different operations. It'll be so I work with a lot of recreation centers right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I go to start partnering with a bunch of recreation centers.
Because
I started kind of doing that stuff too when I was pretty much my 11th grade year. How you had this guy named Shalua, picking shout out to Shalua over there East Point Parks and Rec. He kind of brought me in too to start doing events for them, for the little baby kids. You know what I'm saying? So I produced one of my shows, the ESPYs. It was almost like the ESPYs. I heard the ESPYs.
Yeah, I know about the ESPYs.
I recreated. I haven't say because that was. I gotta take credit for that shit. it was hard. Yeah. But we recreated the ESPYs and made it into like where I got 2 little kids to host, and we called it the ESPYs because it was in East Point.
That's fire as fuck.
And instead of they was just gonna do a banquet. You know, when you a little kid, you do little league. You have your little banquet where y'all go skating and y'all might just introduce little awards and shit like that.
Right.
I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do it like that. We gonna turn shit to a whole show.
Hey, you talking about
right? And I put some little acts and shit in there and performances, and we did awards between each act and the performance. And I had these 2 little kids that I kind of rehearsed with them and groomed them into being 2 hosts. They had changed outfits through the show. It was great. So I was like, fuck, I need to have I need to have a kid group. Because now we get into elementary school. So that's something that I'm about to tap into now. I get a lot of elementary school kids, like, they like the man shit. They like
that's a feeling. That's a feeling.
Right. They'll stare, like, you know what I'm saying? So
that boy a superhero.
Right. Yeah. So I want to be able to create on that level. Where I can have kids that's up to middle school where they can actually have a production team and a talent hub where we have a whole entertainment industry for them too.
The kids
so you would go around doing middle school shows, you would go around doing recreation center events, and we would start really pretty much creating our own events, yearly events that they would work on throughout the year. So the high school would do their own thing, but just on the high school level. Like my kids now, they go around to all the high schools that we do. If it's a pet rally, a football game, or a show, they involved in the creative process and then actually directing it.
And you can actually see it play out as well. Right.
So eventually it'll be like you go all the way from elementary school all the way up through high school, and then once you get out, you're doing state shows. So we might have state for them. We might go to LA and get that already. You know,
that's so hard.
Fire.
You're really at university, bro. You sound like a university, man.
Yeah. And oh yeah, it's coming in other states too, man. You know, this is Grind University Atlanta.
Y'all hear that, bro? That's why he called it that Grind. You know, I'm telling you about real school.
Different divisions.
I ain't never heard of.
You know how love hip hop is.
Yeah, they got that
New York. So that's the thing I want to create.
That's fire.
That boy get spicy.
So January, another thing we're gonna be adding to
that boy that nasty.
I had a lot of people on me about it. We're gonna start the YouTube, okay? So the YouTube pretty much is it shows everything behind the scenes. It shows all my kids together and us working on these events, coming up with the creative process. It's really funny.
That's it's gonna be time of it.
And it's gonna be fun to see everybody working together as one team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's 60 kids right now. We're about to start our talent hub, which will be auditions in January. I'm not signing no rappers. I'll make that announcement now, okay? We only book rappers for now. Maybe in a year, I'll deal with some of y'all high school rappers. I am going to be signing a female music group and a solo female music artist. But I will not be doing no rappers right now. I'm going to continue to just book you guys. We'll have that process coming soon. We got to still work with y'all. I know why.
I know why.
I mean, we going to keep it real. We know how these schools is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the only reason why my shows you guys sell because I started being more creative with it. I can't just come there and do a concert.
Yeah.
You know I can't come there and do eight performers like that.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work. You feel what I'm saying?
Especially not in a school setting. Right. Like that. The approach has
and you're going to scare a lot of people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All my principals ain't cool. All the principals I work with don't be cool.
Now, you can't be coming up for that 2 times.
Right.
Cool when they do it.
But I'm saying like this. It's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it.
I got anti-medicine now.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you better look up.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Hey.
So
that boy content kind of crazy.
If you can get him signed off by a principal, you can get anybody signed off. It's about what you bringing in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anti-no. I spoke to him way before we even had the show. And I told him, hey, look, this is going to be the best thing you can get. And he told me after. Matter of fact, let me just go back a little bit. The Menace actually tried to get him a program at Maze. So when I was working at Maze, he was a freaking freshman.
He just got there.
Been trying to
Right. He was already, he wasn't even on the rapping stuff though. You know what I'm saying? He was more just one of them top guys in there.
Yeah,
so
figuring it out.
Right. He was figuring it out.
Figuring it out.
You know, we got a little history, but like I said, it's an honor, man. I just, like I said, I'm gonna keep trying to build. I already got the mindset of everything that I want to do set up. Like I said, this program is pretty much endless. This is just the first state that we started in, Brown University, Atlanta. And we gonna start branching out, man. We gonna start.
Man, you doing your thing, boy.
Look forward, y'all look forward to the YouTube show, man. Y'all be seeing a lot of behind the scenes. Y'all see me stressing because that show. I mean, it gonna show me going to the school, sending meetings and all that stuff, man. Finding out different stuff and
really putting that shit together.
Right, y'all see all that. Y'all see how my kids. I got some lead producers that's crazy. So like Taylor, shout out Taylor.
Shout out Taylor, man.
So is there any, because I know you done did more than a couple of shows, bro. So is there any shows that stand out in your mind like, damn, bro, like we really put this shit together,
Listen, man,
bro?
The first one.
The very first one?
The very first
That's the one.
And once we get out, I'm going to show y'all. Like, I was so shocked first.
That did, like...
Bro, I literally, bro, it was, before we, like I said, we called the light, they put up their phones. I'm walking in front of the DJ. I'm walking all out. I wasn't even supposed to be out there yet.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be making a whole intro with mask. I'm out there like, stoked, bro. Girl, hey, what you doing?
For real.
What are you doing? Come over here. So, I mean, it got to be my first one. It like I said, and because I got that feeling from the program, it made me see how important that is. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, this is what I do it for. Like, I love to see the kids. Man.
And how at that moment it's bigger than you.
Right. So now I get this point, like, if I can't get an event off at the school, I get hurt. Because I'm like, damn, my kid's looking forward to it.
Right.
And it could be anything, you know what I'm saying? It could be something small that was out of my control or whatever, but that's what keep me going. Cause I'm like, damn, I'm going to disappoint these kids. Like,
that's fire.
Now my kid, I'm like, I leave out a lot of school with some of the events because it's like, I just started a nonprofit in August. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still waiting to get my 501c3 paperwork back. So I've been running to people like, bro, you been missing out on hundreds of thousands. You could have did this. You could have had this. But, you know, like I said, it's all about the learning everything. Like I said,
patience in the process of it all.
It's a lot.
I'm proud of you, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Definitely.
You don't I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Like I said, the goal is to have a huge entertainment label, man. And like I said, it's an entertainment hub for kids to get in something while they in school and actually get to take their talent. Like I said, you get a lot of kids that's videographers and photographers in their school. But they only get to do events for their school.
Right. With
my program, you taking this shit and you get to go to other schools. I get to step into this school. My cousin might go there. So now I get to come over here and film, and I'm part of the show. I'm part of the whole creative part of it. So
and then gaining the experience,
right? You getting experience. So by the time you graduate, like my reality show, once we get it to where we want to go, it'll be like shot like a reality show. So my kids gonna be shooting. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be an experience. They can say, man, you know that reality show that they got, the Grind Universal? I shot it.
I did, bro.
From 9th grade all the way up into my senior year.
Like,
I shot
it.
You know
and then that goes on your resume just in case they choose to go to something else.
Exactly. If you're a creative producer, you can say, man, we did a tour. So I got a culture shock tour that's supposed to be like a 15 school tour that we do in September. That's something that I'm building up. To try to get so many schools onto one tour.
Bro, we definitely on board, bro.
Whatever you got going on, bro.
All the program, bro.
The announcement I'm gonna make, man, and hopefully I hope y'all can make it. But on December the 12th, we're supposed to be doing that Clayton County event.
Okay.
I actually got Mount Zion High School to sign off on. It's gonna be 10 high schools involved. It'll be my biggest show yet. The biggest show for my program.
They gotta see it.
We gotta be there.
Biggest show for the program, man. So y'all be looking out for that. I'm gonna be making
December 12th, right?
December the 12th.
Address, like where you said where it's gonna be at again?
And Mount Zion High School.
Mount Zion High School,
man. Make sure y'all
look, y'all. This ain't open to the public, okay? This is an event straight for Clayton County schools, meaning it's gonna be in the morning time. Every school besides Mount Zion will have a bus that come to their school, and the kids who bought tickets from the school will come to Mount Zion to experience the show. All right, so I had to do this because I know if I would have did that school, a lot of y'all kids from all these other counties.
We had no business being there.
Let me tell you something. Fulton County, Atlanta Public, and DeKalb, I will be there. Trust me. We got big stuff. I'm trying to do a whole tour in February.
February?
And he gonna do
February.
He gonna do it.
And I got like I said, we got the kids. We got the program is amazing, man. Hopefully, like I said, all my kids who gonna be watching this, man. I love y'all. Just give me some more time. We still working on it. Everybody want to be here with something.
I swear to God, bro, that shit, I like to hear shit like that because of the fact that, bro, like, where we come from, bro, we ain't had, like, we had a program back in the day called Image and shit, bro. It was designed to keep kids out of the street. They got them, you know, they can come in, study, you know, little shit like that. But they cut that shit short, so it'd be hard for motherfuckers to find programs for their kids to get into that'll keep them off the streets, and not just keep them off the street, teaching them valuable shit in order to progress.
Something that they love, man. I think that's the biggest part of school. You gotta offer something that they want to be in. Like I said, the pet rally, it made me stay in school, bro. It made me come to school.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to go to class, but I came to school all because I had the opportunity to keep
something that
I like. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of kids in high school now that have stuff that they like, but they can't. They don't have a avenue
in which
to actually branch out on.
Yep.
Right? So it's different for me I'm a school photographer. I can go shoot the basketball games.
Right.
But it's different when I got in the program. And hey, you tell me I can come do a whole concert.
Over with. I'm down.
Even my DJs. Shout out DJ Reese and DJ Fuchs. DJ Reese, he worked with B103. This dude already, he's a temp radio. You know what I'm saying? But he's already experienced a lot of stuff. I let him do my first show, and he was like, bro, I didn't need everything, but this is nothing compared to, this is big. I got to do it for my own people. I never did nothing like this before. So he, like I said,
it impact them in a different way.
Yeah, he know to work their own people.
I fuck with that, man. Man, let everybody know where they can find you at, man. All your social
Peso
links.
Showman on Instagram, man. Peso Showman everywhere.
Peso Showman.
Y'all can get me on YouTube. Grind Time with Peso, man. That's gonna be the show. And like I said, y'all look forward to it. January, I should be dropping. So I may drop a vlog for this December 12th gig. I don't know. Y'all don't
tell the nigga to do it.
Man,
comment on the nigga post. Harass his ass.
On me, but got to drop that motherfucker.
You gonna have to, bro.
Y'all know. So I'm like a perfectionist, man. I got a plot on there.
Oh yeah.
So I get that, and then I just my brain be going, man. And
then they, bro. Again, it was an honor, bro.
For shit show, bro.
That's everything you doing, but I promise you, bro, you got a lot of blessings coming your way, bro. And that's the shit we always. When we start what we doing, bro, we just hope some way we have a positive impact on somebody who even looking to get into what we doing. Because again, we all freestyling this shit.
And then the best part about what you got going on here, like you literally had a plan, bro. Like me and this nigga for real, like starting last April, we just hopped down here and just started doing this shit.
Nigga, this year April.
You're right. We still piecing this shit together. You feel what I'm saying? But it's fire because of the fact that, bro, like. You creating your platform or you doing what you doing literally to inspire the youth, bro.
Yep.
Like a lot of people don't do that shit. A lot of people just be about self or, I get my partner them on. Like you literally progressing the future for us, bro. Definitely appreciate shit like that, bro. Like you literally, some shit like that. Bro, that shit fire as fuck, bro. You feel me?
Hey, man, it's been a motherfucking honor, man.
It's been a motherfucking
Let Them Cook podcast, man. Episode 28, man. Let them know who the hell you is,
man. It's your boy Mossberg the Cash, man. If you don't got the recipe, don't step to me, you heard?
And it's your boy Black Migos on 6.
Which one?
The real one. And when you got the recipe, it's always something to cook. Let them cook.
Hold on, wait a second.
We got a special announcement.
We definitely got a special announcement, man.
Hey, man, before we end this show, man, we got a special performance by our little brother, little Mario Santana.
Mario Santana in the motherfucking building.
We're gonna let him cook.
What are you talking about, man? Let that man cook.
I'ma get high and get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High say shit, no creep. Double still drip, no weed. I'ma get high and get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High say shit, no creep. Double still drip, no weed. I'ma get high and get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High say shit, no creep. Double still drip, no weed. I'ma get high and get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High say shit, no creep. Double still drip, no weed. I'm no brain, it's so slick. I'm finna take that a hit. Shawty coulda never quit. Then nigga just with a chick. I'm sparking inside of the cash. Knocking like for no job. Hung up, I don't mean to brag. This shit we geeking on pass. I had to pull me a deuce. I'm feeling so blue, my truth. I went up, buy me a coupe. In my own world, I'm a roof. I'm having something to do. Nobody fuck up my mood. Shawty be geeking, she moves. Check the neck up in my dues. I'ma go up like bro. You smoke my gas, don't choke. Stuck in them ears, no joke. I'm not a rookie, a pro. I when I sell my soul, that's how my pops won't fall. I when I sell my soul, all my pops won't fall. I'ma get high, get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High take shit, no creep. Diamonds still drip, no weed. I'ma get high, get geek. I ain't been sleeping a week. High take shit, no creep. Diamonds still drip. Been down for a minute, I had to go get it. Been down for a minute, I had to go get it. I had to give me a bag. Bless, Crip, G, Mark, all of my niggas been flash. When I'm in that session, I pop it up. Jay got that gas, he gon' light it up. Should run like my brother, he solid. Ain't grinding this shit, never stopping. And none of you rappers can't tell me. Won't let no fuck nigga try me. Watch how this shit will get real. Shit like that'll get you killed. I ain't with that talking, no stunning, no bullshit. Got no Houdini, I move with a 4-clip. I'm from the hood, get messy and real quick. Feel like I'm Drizzy, 100 round real quick. See me get violent, don't make me. I'm a project fucking baby. Pop stove and 90 gritty. I feel like I'm Mace in the 80s. No Quavo, nigga, walk like I talk it. I ain't the hustle, was giving no option. Most of these rappers, they say I'm a problem. Beat your ass up, nigga, feel like I'm racking. Let me roll that shit. Let me light my shit. Let me hit that big. Let me pass that big. Let me smoke that shit. Let me roll that shit. Let me light my shit. Let me hit that big. Nigga, pass that shit, like that shit, hit that shit, nigga, pass that shit. Smoking, nigga, choking, get a gag, got some kid. I so low, got my mind playing tricks. Stuffing on my blank, and my chick doing lit. Smoking on the Cali, got my Snoop Dogg shit. Nigga, dog, you a stoner, nigga, smoke that shit. Put it in the air, nigga, mash that shit. Bad words only broke a fat one. Put it with a Zeta, nigga, match one. Mine on the moon, then it fans on. Shawty get nasty, tell me Jackson. I'm feeling too hot, pop with that half in my blunt. She got me touching the sky, don't got a type, high as a kite. They're trying to keep up and matching my flight. Pass me the light, the gas be hitting like Rick. This sweet is a hell of a high. Fuck with the stars, I'ma smell it, it's the herb. My brother told me what's the word, fuck it, they heard. Watching my nigga, we up, pussy nigga, you a dog. Let me roll up some niggas on God, I'm finna stack up a ball. Let me roll that shit, let me light my shit.